So we're going to talk about testing for stereopsis. And what stereopsis is, or sometimes we call it stereo, is measuring how well the patient's eyes are working together. And basically the test measures how well they're able to see in 3 dimensions, so in 3D. And that gives us information about how well the eyes are working together. So for our just general testing, we use this test here. And this test is performed on anyone that is a new patient or the first time you're doing the test, and they're 21 years of age or younger. This test is done again at near, so you're holding it at a comfortable working distance for the patient up close. You're going to have them wear any glasses that they wear for reading, so that's if they keep the glasses on all the time, if they have bifocals, or if they have just a pair of reading glasses. And you do want to have the lights on for this test. So with the patient's glasses on for reading, you're going to have them look at the squares. This test is done with both eyes open at the same time. So you do not cover an eye. They're going to look at this with both eyes. And there are basically 6 squares here. And in 5 of the squares, there is some type of shape within the dots that you see there. And if the patient is using both eyes together properly and they don't have an eye turn or any issue like that, they will be able to see the shapes that are in those squares. And so you just go one at a time and you say, can you tell me what shape you see in this square? And you just go down through all 6 of them. The way you record this is the number that they get correct out of 6, and you're going to record that as an OU, because that's both eyes together. Now there is, like I said, one here, there is no shape in, so they should go along and say the shapes. They will get to 1 where there is no shape and they shouldn't see anything in there. So obviously if they're looking too long at it, you just tell them, there's none in there, just keep moving on. If the patient does not know their shapes, if it's a child, you can grab this book here, which is another test that we use to test stereo. And actually all of the shapes are right here on the cover, so you can have them match. So if they're looking in here in the first one and they see a circle there, but they're not sure what it is, you can just have them point to the shapes here and then just go down the list, and whatever they see, they can point to it here on the cover. This is another test that sometimes we use. If the doctor requests that you do the book, you do have to wear these special glasses along with it. So these glasses will go over top of whatever their glasses that they have on for reading. So once they put these on, you open up the test booklet and the doctor will instruct you which test to do. You see right here is basically the same test that we just did. And with the glasses on, you're able to see shapes in here. There's 3 shapes out of 4 up here and 3 out of 4 here that they try to identify. And then on this side here, if they ask you to do this one, what you will tell them is one of these circles will look like it's popping up at them. So in 3D, it will look like it's popping forward, and you want them to just point to whatever circle is popping forward at them. Okay, the bottom one out of the 5 shapes that are listed here on lines A, B, and C, one of these animals will be popping up at them again. So you just want them to identify which of the animals looks like it's popping forward at them. And all of these tests, you can just record the number that they got correct out of the total number of the test. So if you're doing this test and they get 6 of them correct out of 8, you record that as 6 over 8 OU. Again, here out of 10, let's say they get up to number 7, but they can't see any further, because as this test progresses, it gets more difficult. If they get 7, you record that as 7 out of 10 OU. And the same thing down here, if they get all 3 of them correct, that would be 3 out of 3 OU.